I'm Galina Pinchuk, the manager of Lady from Belarus marriage agency. I am sorry to see so many negative replies in your feedback table, and I feel how frustrated you can be at that moment. But I ask you to listen to me for a moment. I will try to explain you why it did happen so, what can be done to improve your profile in choice in order to get more positive replies next time. You can say, I'm ready to come from another part of the world just to see her, and she denies even the possibility to have a cup of coffee with me. Why she does so? What does she lose meeting me? First of all, I would like to tell you something about our agency. Our agency is around 20 years already, and I work here since 2004, and already 14 years I'm trying to change the attitude of the ladies towards the meeting. We make them agree to the meeting only if they can consider the profile that they receive as a potential match. We organize meetings at our office, not in a fancy restaurant. We do not ask our men to bring the ladies expensive gifts in order to stimulate them to come to the meetings. We are doing all possible that the lady comes to the meetings only if she is really interested. That's why if you have 10 meetings at our agency, you will have 10 chances to find your love, 10 ladies interested to meet you, not just 10 girls coming for a free lunch. So, if you come to another agency that doesn't have such a strict policy about ladies' consent to the meeting, that maybe even rewards the ladies for their coming to the meeting, you will have completely different feedback table. But in that case, maybe you will even meet 10 ladies that can be closer to your ideal, but absolutely not interested in you. What will be your choice? Now to the profile. Every day I deal with hundreds and hundreds of responses to men's profile. And now I can say I know absolutely everything about why the ladies say no. First of all, age. In our welcoming letter, I mentioned that we do not recommend to select the ladies younger than you are, more than 15 years. But many our clients do not pay attention to that. Actually, it's average age difference. Sometimes some profiles, even with 20 years difference, gain positive replies. And sometimes we cannot find even elder women saying yes to a dress. Why does it happen? First of all, I should say that Belarus is not Philippines, not Africa. Most of the ladies that you see at our pages have university degrees, they have normal jobs, some have good business running here, so they are not starving, they are not desperate. Yes, we have less men than women here in Belarus, and that's why they cannot find husband here. And that's why many foreigners come to Belarus to find not just a girl, but smart, educated, beautiful girl with normal traditional family values. But 30 years old model look lady with good job, with normal income, hardly will consider 50 years old divorced truck driver from a small city, same as in your country. But unlike with your country, she can consider somebody of 37, 45 years old if, as we say, he is standing firm on his feet. That means he has good job or he owns business, if he leads interesting life, if he is attractive for her, and if their desire to have a child is mutual. And she is not a gold seeker. She is considering somebody that can provide her the same level of living at least not worse than she has here. Why shouldn't she? Your profession, your education are also important. Of course, there are exceptions. For example, we had a couple where she was professor of linguistics and he was butcher. But more probable, the person who has university degree will be looking for somebody who has at least some post-school education. But the difference in age and in education, it's not all. They say that men love with eyes and the ladies love with ears. It's not 100% true. So the lady should be also attracted to what she sees at the photos. The ladies look at the profiles same as you. First they look at the photo. If she likes the photo, then she starts to read the profile. If she doesn't like what she sees, then she even do not start. Yes, it's important that your photos are well done, that they outline your personality, that they show you in a most effective way. Even if you're Brad Pitt, show it on clear and quality photos. If you are not, maybe you're a good cooker. Maybe you should make a photo at your kitchen. If you have a lot of friends, show it. Just show how you welcome them in your house. If you are good at sports, if you enjoy mountains every week, show it to the lady. If you're a businessman, so maybe photo in a good costume will be the best. Because if you send the photos where you are drinking beer in the pub or laying on the sofa in the underwear, so the lady decides that it's the only sport you are good at. So what else is important? Your family history is important. If you have 5 children from different moms, it will not be a pro for your profile. If you are not divorced but separated, it's a red flag for the ladies, because they understand that even if everything goes well, you will not be able to marry her and to bring her to your country. Your wish to have a child or not to have a child, it should be mutual. If you don't want to have little children anymore and she is longing for it, she will say no to your profile even if the age difference is like 5 years. The same if you urgently want children and the lady doesn't plan it in the future, she also will say no. Sometimes country is important. So citizens of well-to-do countries are more popular than citizens of countries with unstable economy, like in Southern America. Citizens of close to Belarus countries are more popular than citizens of distant countries like Australia and New Zealand. Taller candidates are more popular, language ability is important, etc., etc., etc. There are things that you cannot change anyway. Your country, your height, your weight, but there are things that you can change, that you can make more attractive. You can think about interesting photos, about vivid description of your education and profession, about your dreams and desires, about your lifestyle. But at the same time, we do not recommend to lie anyway. Because if you like about your family status or about children, then you will come to us, you will have the meeting with the lady. But if it's unacceptable for her, she will break any relationship with you the day she knows about it. I hear almost every day, I select with 30 years difference because I want to have a child. Okay, please answer my question. Why the lady should even consider somebody who is 30 years older than she is. How she can be attracted to you. So what you can bring to her life to make her date somebody who is even older than her parents. If she wants to have a child so much, it's much more clever to get pregnant from a younger man. It's healthier. Anyway, the father will not be at his son's high school graduation. And if you do have answer why she should prefer you, so show it in your profile. Make better photos, make better description of who you are, of your hobby, your interests. Show the photos of the place where you live. So show what can the lady be attracted to. So if you are over 60 and you consider yourself to be young in soul, show it. Or maybe it will be better for you to find a lady at the end of her 40s but still active and lively, also young in her soul. She will bring much more happiness to your life than somebody in 35, so unpopular and desperate that cannot find anybody else. My video seems to be very long today, and I'm sure you're not happy with what I'm telling you about, because the other agencies, they say, okay, we will find you anything, just pay money, just come to us. Of course, it's not true, and I want to be sincere with you. I want you to find real companion that will bring happiness to your life. Okay, now you can estimate why your first choice was not so successful, and you can always ask the agency how you can improve your profile to make your feedback rate much better. By the way, good feedback rate is not 100%. It starts like from 40%. 80% seems to be excellent reply rate. Why it happens so? Because some ladies prefer bold guys, some ladies like only ski lovers, some want to have only firefighter. So only twice in 20 years we had something like 100%. Have a nice day, have a nice quality profile, have a nice feedback from the ladies. Yours, Galina Pinchuk.